Hiya, Mel here. I'm an integrative counsellor and I train people on disordered eating and weight stigma and body image as well. I just wanted to talk today a little bit about disordered eating and why I use that term and what that means for me. It may mean different things for different people. For me, I use the term disordered eating because it encompasses more people, more presentations, more concerns than eating disorders. So eating disorders tend to be the diagnosed ones: anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, also OSFED, which is like the sort of other category, RFID, which is avoidant restrictive food intake disorder, which may be around fears around food, sensory issues around food, food avoidance. So those are the diagnostic criteria, but because the NHS is, quite short, quite underfunded, quite stretched in terms of eating disorders, it can be quite hard for some people to get a diagnosis. If you are looking to get a diagnosis, I'm not trying to put you off on trying here. Do definitely push into that. Sometimes some eating disorders don't fit the categories. Sometimes people at higher weights in particular have some assumptions made about them. Sadly, there are those kind of myths, or maybe you can't have an eating disorder because you're not thin. Most people with eating disorders are actually in larger bodies, so there's no basis for that. But it does mean that sometimes people are not getting the support that they need. That's where I come in. As a counsellor, I'm really keen to do the preventative work for eating disorders. I'm really keen to work with people who don't fit the labels. I'm really keen to work with people who just who think that they have a problem with food. It doesn't really fit the category. It's maybe not that serious, but actually it can be affecting your life every day. I have lived experience of a quite tricky relationship with food, very difficult relationship with my body. I know how consuming, no pun intended, it can be to have thoughts about your body and just be preoccupied with thoughts of your body and food all day. It's a horrible life to live. And I want to be able to help anyone be able to process that, work through, understand where that might come from, think about ways to be able to manage that. It's usually really all tied into self-esteem and self-worth as well. So if you'd be interested in talking to me more about having counselling sessions, or if you'd like to attend one of my workshops, all the information's on the relevant pages on my website, as you'll see. Thank you so much for listening. And I'd just like to say that no problem is too small. Please don't minimise the difficulties that you're going through just because you don't tick the eating disorder box, or just because you're not at in a smaller body or at a lower weight. So you still really matter. So you should be able to get the help and the support that you deserve. Thank you.